This is your announcer, Shannon Saint Mainframe, welcoming you to our IP Livecast. Everyone on Twitter thinks Donald Trump is dead because nobody has seen him for a day. If that was how it worked, Sid would be dead for 20 years now. Hashtag RIP legend. Our IP Livecast starts now.
As of this moment, reporting live, there is no official confirmation or technically denial that the 47th president of the United States is dead. There's no confirmation of such things.
Wait. Are you sure about that?
What have you heard?
I just found this on the internet, but it could be
Vagina.
Oh, there it is. It's a live quote.
Oh, okay.
Her cat was named Vagina.
He's alive and well. Folks, if you were worried that Trump was injured or dead and laying at the bottom of a bathtub soaked in gin or something else, he's not.
Baths?
Yeah. I don't know. Good question. Well, he had that thing on his hand the other day, that purple blotch. Did you see that?
No.
They zoomed in. He was standing somewhere at a podium or something, and they zoomed in on his hand, and he had a purple blotch that was like barely concealed by women's makeup or whatever, like concealer.
Well, first he had really bad concealer on.
Yeah.
And then he stopped using the concealer.
But even with the concealer, it wasn't done well, and you can see the big blotch underneath.
Here's the oopsie.
Well, maybe it rubbed off. I'm sure he.
Maybe he got a tattoo and he was embarrassed about it, so he covered it up.
Well, no. The assumption is he's getting these monthly infusions.
Of what?
The guy who lives in the bariatric chamber with his son's blood.
Yeah, he's getting that kid's blood now.
Yeah.
I heard of something actually.
I just want to say the reason they think it's infusion is because it seems to happen around the 24th of every month. So it's like a once a month infusion. And Quickman Comment assumes adrenochrome.
Yeah. People are really tracking this shit. I mean, it has to kind of be something like adrenochrome. Like, the guy, he's 80 years old and he's only... No, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like a conspiracy theory that all the elite people, like the fucking, the Bilderberg group and all these type of people that are connected, they all put something into their body that makes them live longer. And it's from children's fucking livers or something like that. But he's 80 years old and he just like sucks White Castle grease through a straw. Like he has the worst diet and he's fine. Like he looks like an old man and he's slowing down. But I mean, he doesn't. Other than this blotch, it's the first I've seen where I've said he looks like he's going to drop dead tomorrow. Now, does he look healthy? No, never has looked healthy as the president. But he doesn't look like Biden, where like he's about to fall over.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There was that footage of him on the tarmac. He couldn't even walk straight. I think he's just being very protected.
I think that falls in the category of what I'm saying. He looks like an old man. He looks like an unhealthy old man, but he doesn't look near death. I think that's a distinction.
Yeah.
Well, all right. We'll keep you posted, folks, on what's going on here.
But if
he does happen to go before the show happens, we will let you know. We'll give you all the breaking updates. Don't feel the need to switch to CNN while we're on live, because we'll keep you posted, folks. This is where the real news happens.
Yeah. I was at poker yesterday, and this guy showed me. He said, I was at the casino the other day. I ran into this guy. He's the perfect poop guy. And I said, what's the perfect poop guy? He said, this guy who was at his table and started like hyping himself up and gave him a business card and everything. The perfect poop guy, somewhere in his 50s or something, discovered that he has a unique sort of microbe in his shit, that if he injects this microbe from his shit into your body, you will instantly, your health problems will clear. He saved his wife's life because she was developing cancer.
How did he realize that
I didn't go that deep into the story, but he showed me an article and I skimmed it, And apparently this guy
mean, how could you not trust the guy that looks like this?
no. Is this what they're injecting into Trump's hand?
It looks like shit. I mean, it looks like dark. If you shat every jelly sandwich, like purple tinged shit.
Thank you. My name is Herbert M. Allen Jr. I am 71 years old. I live here in lovely Brigantine.
He looks like Hulk Hogan's corpse.
He does. He looks good for 71. I'll give him that.
Sure. Yeah.
He looks
And
good
the
for
reason
Atlantic
why
City.
I'm doing a little bit of an interview is because of the fact that I have perfect poop. So they tell me. So
who's
a lot
they?
of people don't have it. I am maybe not even 1% of the people in the United States have what I have, especially at my age. That's why all this came about, because the doctor said, oh my goodness, he never knew of anybody that was over the age of 70 that could donate their poop. It's usually just the younger people that do it. Nobody
I didn't even know younger people
ever
did.
does it. But
Rob,
I'm glad
are
that
you
were
subscribed
able
to that
do it.
OnlyFans?
I'm glad
No. This is too far for me.
able
Does
to
the
help
perfect poop
people
guy
out.
have an OnlyFans where he shows
And
these
thank you for being
transplants?
here, and thank you for writing the story. And I can hope I can help somebody out along
He poops
the
it
way.
sexily.
Thank you.
So this conversation went on for like 20 minutes. He was just like fucking talking about the perfect poop. He was the guy's acolyte. He's thinking he's gonna get his poop injected into his body. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, what are the rates? Is there like a price guide here or something?
Let's find out. Do some
Well,
digging.
hold on. What is the?
I just saw the fecal transplants tab. That might be it.
I remember
Her
Vice
gut
News did a
microbe
thing
cure.
about that a few years ago
Oh.
when they existed.
Oh, look at his wife's name. Hold on.
What's his wife's name? Oh, Patty.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Come on,
Herbie
Patty.
and Patty.
Maybe she ate too many of those fucking
see.
pies, and now she needed a microbe in her body to deal with it.
So drink 4 liters of water a day. Absolutely no sugar,
Okay.
no soda, no beer, no smoking. Never eat red meat. No
So
white
basically,
flour.
have no fun.
No fried foods. Never eat late at night.
This is how you get the perfect poop without him fecally transplanting you. Is that what I'm
I'd
reading?
rather
Yes.
the fecal transplant, please.
Yeah.
And then he just has a giant list of natural items.
And then the
Oh, popcorn on there.
Yeah, but no butter and no flavoring.
Oh,
You got to just eat this.
boo.
Looks like a
Well,
rice
see,
cake.
you could put chocolate on it.
Get the fuck. Only
Dark
dark
chocolate.
chocolate.
No, that's his
Disgusting.
poop, Rob. That's how the
Yeah.
delivery
Oh,
system works.
Oh, look at these delicious snacks.
Oh,
this is AI, it
God.
looks like.
I can't have grapefruit because I'm on Lipitor. I'm sorry.
Aha.
I'm out, I guess.
So he's lying. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the transplant. I'm with Sid. It's not like you have to eat shit. It's like they probably just take a parasite off of his shit and put it in you.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that.
They might inject it up your butt.
Now, I'm not saying I want to do that either, but of the two things, like not ever eating anything good or having a two-minute fucking operation where they jab me with a needle and his shit is inside, I'd do the second thing.
So your friend, like met this guy at a poker table, or this guy had like a booth set up and was just talking to people? How did this encounter happen?
They were both sitting at the table playing poker. Or he
So
may
this
have been
guy-
at the next table over or something.
And he was just like, "Hey, you seem like you could shit better."
I
talk to you.
I think he was being a huckster and like talking about it loudly, and my friend got involved in the conversation and drawn into it.
So it was the perfect poop guy was gambling.
Yes, at the Borgata, I believe it was in Atlantic City. Hey, what? Oh, my friend also told me that the guy said he's almost done, like being the perfect poop guy. He's going to retire, and when he reaches, he said he had a weird number of 77. When he reaches 77, he's going to try drinking beer and try eating chocolates and snacks.
But wait, so he's never done any of that?
He said, this is again through my friend. So this is a third party conversation. I'm not vouching for it, but he said the guy told him he has never smoked a cigarette. He's never had a drop of alcohol, and he's never eaten, like he had sweets younger in his life, but since being an adult, he's never had sweets either.
What else
Unthinkable.
is there to do in Atlantic City besides like eat and drink and
go gamble?
But
he loves to gamble.
Then once you win, what do you do with that money?
He
You gotta
brings
buy
a little
steak or two.
He brings a little baggie of fucking unflavored popcorn and nuts, and that's it. He just eats that at the table, I guess. I don't know.
I think he'd get more traction if he said that living that lifestyle helps you win at the tables.
In that place,
yes, yeah. I think most of the people that spend regular time at Atlantic City, their poops are long gone. Like there's no saving. So just tell me how I could win at blackjack, please. Here's Jander with the lesson of the day. Feces therapy is a legitimate medical treatment, a potential experimental medical treatment, and a woo alternative medicine. The differences are in the methods and claimed benefits.
Sounds like chiropractic also.
Yeah.
And also El Duderino asked me, does he not smoke either? Yeah, he does not smoke.
Correct.
Smoke or drink. And I don't know about weed, but I'm assuming no weed either. Probably because of the smoke, not that that weed is bad chemical.
Yeah, he might just take THC pills, perhaps.
Could be. How does that, Rob? That's a good. I never thought about this. When I used to smoke weed, and this may just be a me thing, I found I would shit more. Does that happen to you? And if you cut back your weed smoking in any to any degree, do you shit less?
I mean, only on account of that I
don't want to get up.
Wait, if I smoke less weed, do I shit less or something?
I'm saying for me, smoking weed made me shit more. And the THC edibles that I'm eating, I find myself shitting more, but it's a small sample. I just started recently.
A small sample of shit, or
I don't find any correlation between how much I smoke and how much I shit. Maybe I shit more when I smoke only because I have munchies and I eat more.
That could have been.
But as far as triggering my shits, coffee does. But that's really.
I used to feel like as soon as I took a hit, I had to go to the bathroom a lot of the time. A lot of the time, before I even got hungry, before I even ate a chocolate chip cookie, like I was ready to shit. But that's probably a me thing. And I had awful bathroom habits back then. I was shit all day long. I had basically what Sid described many times on here. Although I think you've been better in that area, you said, right?
I guess it comes and goes.
Okay.
Oh, Duderino says he's on the commode right now. Very exciting.
I poop so much.
Sorry. I thought you were done. What were you saying?
He's pooping so much while watching us. That's very intimate.
That's fine. Well, he said he's on the commode. He may be waiting to push one out.
Oh, hopefully we inspire you, Duderino.
Yeah. We may later in the show we'll have a Trump update, life update, and a Duderino poop update.
Yes,
as well. Perhaps. We don't want to promise anything. Could have double breaking news here.
Yeah. Speaking of Trump, I had an embarrassing moment earlier this week that I felt so dumb. So you've seen me in my regular New York Mets hat here quite frequently on the show the last couple of years, the one that I currently have. I have the Mr. Met hat, and then I have the regular New York logo one. And I guess I just don't pay that close attention to the shit I put on my body. So on the one side of the hat, there's an American flag, which I didn't realize until I got the hat. I would not have ordered that hat if I had known in advance. But whatever. I bought it at this point. I spent $30 whatever. I'm going to wear it.
Okay.
I don't feel great about wearing it, but I wear it. What I didn't realize is that on the other side is the brand of the hat maker. And Darren, you're probably familiar with the 47 brand apparel. So I have a Mets hat that has the American flag on one side and the fucking Trump 47 on the other side. And I didn't realize it until my wife just pointed out. I was like, oh, I can never wear this hat again. Fuck.
Oh, I think, isn't 47 well known enough that you could just wear it? And
I don't think so. I think it's more known for Trump now than for a merch brand. I didn't even make the connection, but then she said it. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I forgot that Trump. I remember people always saying 45. He's number 40. I won't say his name. We're just gonna say 45.
I think they say 47 now.
But he's both. Don't you have to say 45, 47?
Some of their merch has both numbers on it. Some has 47.
Wait,
there's plenty that's just 47. Absolutely.
But this is Trump merch or anti-Trump merch? You mean
Trump merch?
Oh wow, okay. Because I remember they were merchandising 45 as an evil, evil anti-Trump merch with 45. I don't jibe with 45 or shit like that. Lame boomer stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure that's still a thing, but I on TV, I guess I see more of the pro. And when she said that, I was like, well, fuck, I got to throw this hat out now. That's it. It's a wrap for this hat.
I think people who are they're not like us, like we're anti-Trump, on issues and substantive stuff, and he's an idiot. But I think there are people whose whole life revolves around like their whole personality is being anti-Trump. Mm-hmm. I think those people have given up. Like I don't hear it that much anymore. I think he's just.
I disagree with you.
I may be looking at the wrong things. Yeah. That could be valid. That's fine, but I don't perceive it as much.
For me, it's the opposite. It's like I'm seeing more people turn into these obsessive anti-Trump people where like their Instagram story is just 8 back-to-back anti-Trump memes. And I have this debate in my head where I want to be like, hey man, I agree with you, but you need to tone it down. You're like everyone who follows you, I assume, is agreeing with you, and if they don't agree with you, you're not convincing. Like this isn't doing anything to convince.
It's an echo chamber.
But then I'm like,
you're talking about Alex Skolnick, right?
No, but then I'm like, why even bother? Why risk getting on this person's bad side?
I agree, and I think ultimately they're in the right place. Like they're good. Yeah. Being against Trump is good. It's just some of the delivery methods I question.
It depends on the pander. Yeah, I went to a drag show last weekend, and there was like, I want to say 2 out of every 10 drag queens, if not more, probably 5
How many
out of
drag
10
queens
drag
were there? Jesus.
Well, this was like a festival where like a ton of drag, like every 5 minutes.
Was this that Bushwick thing that they did?
Yeah, Bushwick. Yeah.
Is it like a symposium of drag queens?
Sort of, yeah. I mean, it's just like a never-ending. It's like a 8-hour festival where
that's cool.
It's a constant rotation. Like every queen gets 7 minutes to perform, and then
is it like an open mic, or they have to sign up, or what?
No, you sign up. It's all organized. These are all known queens. But there was political messaging, and as I've mentioned on the show, there's certain pandering messaging that like really it just annoys me. Like when MCs are like, on the count of 3, say fuck Trump. 1, 2, 3, fuck Trump. Like, okay, what are we doing? Okay,
he's not the president anymore. We did it loud enough.
Also, I think like the Bushwick vibe would be a little bit more, hipstery and less obvious.
More leftist.
Absolutely.
Jessica
but
Tish
it was
or something.
I mean, it was very mainstream, so it wasn't like this was these were mainstream drag queens.
You missed the old Bushwig?
The political messaging was great, though. Is the point? Like, it was subversive and it was creative. This one woman came out, and so there's a giant screen behind the stage that every drag queen has access to. They could roll their own video to accompany their performance. Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, exactly. So this woman, she like walks out on the stage, and she's facing the screen, and on the screen, all of a sudden, is Trump giving a speech, and it's a familiar footage, and I couldn't quite pick it up initially, and then you hear a sound effect on the PA, which she mimes, of like a shotgun loading, like shh, and then she does. And it's the footage of Trump getting shot. And I lost my shit. And then it immediately goes into Burn Baby Burn. And the footage on the screen is all these awful Republicans, and how they should, burn baby burn. Okay. And I was very impressed at this woman this drag queen knew what she was talking about. It wasn't just your everyday annoying Republicans. It was, I guess Marjorie Taylor Greene's pretty mainstream now, but Nancy May, everyone who's done anything negative towards gay or trans people was on this Burn Baby Burn slideshow, and it was incredible. It was fun. It was fantastic.
Nice.
And this other drag queen, I think her name was Mayhem. No, something with an M. But she did a cabaret number about the play Cabaret, and then linked it to the Trump administration that I was very impressed by. And then her face makeup looked like corpse paint.
Okay.
Which was cool.
Intentionally or just resembled corpse paint?
No, I feel like it was probably same kind of influence, but it was nice. It was good. There's some good political commentary. The gays are fighting back, and the dolls.
Cool,
as they say. So that's fun.
Maybe that's why Trump died today.
Yes, they chanted "Trump sucks"
loud
enough.
He finally heard it, and it was like, oh, he died from sadness, from a broken heart.
Imagine the news comes out and says, "Trump sucks" chant kills Trump. That's
Trump.
The headline. And then Alex Shkulnik is in his house thinking people sang along to his song and killed
no,
Trump.
Sir.
Oh, Trump finally heard that fuck Trump rap, and that was what did it for him.
Yes, but he thinks people were singing his song, and that's how he died.
And then he dies of a broken heart when he finds out it had nothing to do with his song. His death is overshadowed by Trump's.
We need to shield Shkooly D from this news as tightly as possible. Keep him away. Keep him happy.
Forget protecting the dolls. Protect Shkooly D.
Yes,
that's most important.
Agreed.
Tell Pedro Pascal immediately.
I can't. He's working on 11 different projects.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I can't tell him. He's busy. Busy man.
I had a busy week. I also went to see System of a Down and Korn.
How was that?
Were you there when the guy was whacking off?
I was there. That was exactly when I got there. Actually,
did they hurt your wrists when they took you away?
Did you at least get to finish?
Let's not jump ahead the story. Let's not jump ahead of the story for those that haven't heard it. But so they played at the football stadium, MetLife Stadium.
MetLife, yes.
And it was relative. I have to say, I don't like MetLife Stadium. It is officially my second least favorite venue in the tri-state area, second to only Terminal 5, which is the worst venue in the city. And with MetLife, my reason for not liking it is it's just such a bitch to get to.
Yes.
I guess the amphitheaters are pretty shitty to get to as well, PNC and Jones Beach.
I think MetLife is worse.
Isn't Jones Beach just right off the Long Island Expressway, though? Isn't it right there?
But it's just like an hour away. It's annoying.
Oh, okay.
It's far. I guess on the way back it's quick, but everyone's drunk.
I think the getting it through into and through the parking lot at MetLife probably takes longer than coming from Brooklyn to get to Jones Beach. So.
Oh, I see. Well, the trick is you got to park in the J lot. That's park in the lot closest to that. Closest to the exit. You park in the lot closest to the exit. You do have to do like a half a mile schlep to the stadium, but better than sitting in traffic for that half a mile to try to get out. Because I was like right by the exit. I'll get to that part.
Way to rationalize anti-Semitism, Rob. They put you all the way in the back in the J lot.
They didn't put me in the J lot. I chose to be in the J lot.
You opted into this? You self-hating Jew?
Self-loving Jew. I don't want to wait. No, thank you. But yeah, no, I hate the schlep, the walking, just fucking getting to your area. You gotta, it's 10,000 steps just before you even get to your space. And for some reason, I decided, well, not for some reason, I know it. Like, I haven't seen System of a Down in a real long time. They're one of my favorite bands. And I said, I'm definitely going to see them if they come around. And when tickets went on sale, I really wanted to get pit tickets because, again, this is a stadium. And I don't know, like, I feel like I saw Metallica and I was in the nosebleeds. And I felt like a bit of a disconnect from, like, I didn't feel like I was at the concert. I felt like I was watching people watching a concert. I wanted to be in it. And so I got the pit ticket. But as the show was approaching, I was like, I'm an old man. I don't know. Can I handle this? Can I handle 4 to 5 hours of standing? But it was worth it. It was good. It was nice. And I got there we did a little pre-gaming. And we did a little pre-gaming, and I got to the venue, and it was rock and roll. And I guess as I got to the venue,
it was rock and roll.
It was rock and roll. It was rocking and rolling.
MC5 played there.
It was pretty well because I had floor seats. It's a whole process. You can't just go on the floor. You have to go through a special entrance, and they give you a wristband so that they don't have to keep checking your tickets, so you can go in and out of concessions and such and not have to show your ticket that you belong on the floor. And I guess so people don't sneak on the floor. So that's a whole annoying thing. And and then a lot of stuff happening in the private chat that's distracting me right now.
Could you share the image, Rob?
What is this image?
I'll explain it.
Oh boy.
Come on.
He's altering it to put Jokey Biden and an ice cream cone in it. No,
it's Robert Pasbani and Anne Frank hanging out at the Jews only parking lot.
We're tailgating at the J parking lot?
Yeah.
That does not look like me at all.
It's the best
I was wearing
do.
I was not wearing gray sweats.
That's
now,
what you wore to the drag show.
Did you enter Rob Pasbani, or did you try to describe Rob?
First, I did Robert Pasbani, and that was even worse than I did Rob Pasbani, and this was the best that I got. The other one, he was wearing a Patriots jersey for some reason.
He looks like a cleaned up Bill Belichick, so that makes sense. And Anne Frank is like 21 and starting about to go to grad school. It looks like she's grown up.
Good for her.
Big fan of System of a Down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess when Korn started, somebody was much more excited than I was for Korn. And I got to give Metal Injection credit because they pulled out an incredible thumbnail for this story. Let me get this on the screen here. Here it is. Man ejected from Korn show for jerking off.
He looks like Roddy Piper right after he hit Snuka in the head with the coconut. Just rage.
Someone wondered if this was Marty Jannetty.
Vince Neil after he fell off the Zamboni for the third time.
Was this removed from TikTok? Oh,
you don't know the guy, Rob? He didn't look familiar to you?
The jerker offer?
Who else? Yes, the jerker offer.
No, he did not look familiar to me.
He
looks
looks
like
a little...
the video was removed from TikTok. Oh no.
No.
There's video of him jerking off or of him getting arrested?
Of him getting arrested. Well, like you don't see him jerking off, but you see the back of his body while people and like you see movement.
Oh my God.
It's not explicit.
But you don't,
it's PG-13.
Here we go. Here we have a mirror. I found a mirror of this important
this
document. Yes.
This artifact.
Wait, I don't like the perspective of this shot. Is this him holding?
No. No, he's in. This is him up here.
Pretty good seats. Look at him, front row.
This cameraman is two rows behind him for the audience.
This is front row of like the 300s. Yeah.
But I will say that's at least respectful. So when he finishes, he's not doing it on anyone's back.
Well, he could do it over the balcony, though.
Yeah, exactly.
But he isn't, though.
How do you know what his reach is?
All right, that's
maybe it hasn't been a while. You don't know how far it's gonna go.
I mean, if you're doing it at the Korn show, it might be a while.
I don't know. From this angle, he could also just be like air drumming on his leg, maybe.
Yeah, or fixing up a protein shake.
Right.
But the fact that like his row is completely empty except for him and the row behind him is also completely empty.
Well, I want to be clear. The reason, yes, exactly. The reason it's empty, and you'll see when the camera pans is because yes, everyone from his row and the row behind him were so disgusted that they ran off.
I guess he wasn't air drumming.
And Rob, by the way, I think it's fair to say he was fixing up a protein shake.
Yeah, here you can see, and this one person gets so pissed. He fucking decks him in the head.
That's uncalled.
Which I think that's unnecessary. I think that's completely unnecessary. It doesn't really do anything. And don't worry, that guy also got ejected.
Okay, good.
Not to defend what the guy jerking off is doing. But don't.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. And then here, the cops show up, and he doesn't want to leave. But did he finish? Did he get to finish?
I doubt it.
That we don't know.
Yeah. What if he finished right as he got punched and developed a new fetish?
Well, I think this is the fetish. He has like some sort of humiliation kink, because like he had to know what he was,
Or he could be mentally ill.
Yeah.
I guess.
Did he come to the show alone? Were there people in his group and they also were surprised and ran away? You'd think if he had friends with him, they would have stopped him, right?
Yeah, it does not
Or,
look like he was
something.
with anyone.
I love the guy behind them who has like a big plate of nachos and must be fearing for his life. Like, I'm not gonna throw these away. They're with $31, but
why would he throw them away?
Wait, is that nachos or like a foot-long hot dog?
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's a hot
Which
dog
is
and
way
there's-
more suggestive in this particular situation. That's
cheese.
Oh my God! I saw this one guy with like 7 hot dogs. Like he was just down in glizzies.
you should
This
have
was
sat him
just
next
like
to this guy.
unbelievable. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Oh, go ahead. You have some more wrap up here.
Yes, I just want to share the New York Post headline on the matter.
Oh no!
Creep caught on camera and by cops clutching his cob at Korn concert.
That's good.
At MetLife.
Man, if he has a
Very
cob, that's kind of impressive. A corn cob. Even a short one is very wide.
So he had a do-rag on?
I guess so.
Oh, yeah, there he is. I didn't notice that.
What is this? What do you see this? Is this part of the design or is this his
No,
semen on his shoulder?
It sort of looks similar to what's on the do-rag, so it makes
Yeah.
me wonder if the do-rag is also soiled. Maybe that's his cum rag,
Oh,
and he just keeps it on his head until he needs it. Did the Post get like any information on this guy, like his name?
Let's
or...
see. Well, first of all,
anything?
they have an alternate headline on the story.
Oh.
Creep arrested after he was caught on camera shucking his cob at New Jersey Korn
okay.
concert.
That's not as good as the other one.
Yeah.
I also really appreciate that System of a Down isn't getting lumped in with this, that it's only being attached to Korn. Even though the
Right.
System was the headliner, right?
It's
Right,
just
yes.
for the cob puns. That's all.
Yeah. And I guess Korn was the one playing during it.
Uh-huh.
Wow. So yes, Korn was performing. It was right at the start of their performance. And his name, this guy, is Joshua Scorn Avicii, 37 years old.
So corn is even in his name. There you go.
Yeah, he drove 150 miles to see Korn headline with System of a Down.
See, if you were sitting in front of him, you could be System of a Drown.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. As Korn was playing their tune Blind, fans seated at the 200 level spotted Skornovici allegedly pleasuring himself around 7:30 p.m. and recorded him as they act with his phone. Mhm.
If he sat in the front row, they might really be playing their song Blind. Because you're shooting.
Oh,
in their
no.
eye.
Yeah.
They looked up his
Oh.
LinkedIn.
Oh.
All the places I've shot cum into. Here's a seal.
Into that
Oh, no.
seal's mouth. Oh no.
He's in the water for the audio audience. He's in the water, like mugging for the camera with a seal with his mouth open.
So what's his LinkedIn? What's his occupation? Does it say?
A bosun? Bosun?
Oh,
Ship's
that could-
officer
yeah.
in charge of equipment and the crew on the Brig Lady Washington at Grays Harbor Historical Seaport Authority in Aberdeen, Washington.
Yeah.
Just shows you, like, you never know, man. It looks like outside of that video, he looks like a very normal guy.
Yeah. Rob, would you?
No.
The seal.
In either context? Oh, the seal,
Either
yeah.
Yeah, no, in this one he can get it. No.
Oh, he looks like he's hungry for it.
The seal looks like some guys who propositioned me back in my younger days when I used to get hit on all the time in Greenwich Village when I used to hang out there.
Has Korn commented on this situation, Rob? Do you know? Have they released a statement?
Korn can't comment. No, I don't know. They haven't mentioned it one way or the other, but they were very happy with the turnout. They seemed in a very good mood. Again, I saw Korn last year. I talked about it here on the show when I went, but very fun, but also some of the lyrics on the older songs just so ridiculous, and it really just made me think of them coming up in the LA scene with all these like big 90s alternative bands, and they're the ones getting big on, 1, 2, buckle my show, 3, 4, shut the door.
All day I dream about sex. Yes, all day I dream about sex.
Well, at least that song at least has a really, really good riff. I really like that.
And a nice marketing crossover.
Yeah,
I always thought they were good musically, like sonically.
Yeah.
Stupid ass lyrics and like a weird aesthetic that I don't like.
Yeah, and then they started playing newer stuff, and it kind of lost me. Then they got me back at the end with some of the old stuff. I took a little seat, had to rest my back.
No.
And then System of a Down came on. I smoked a joint 5 minutes before I thought they were going to come on. They started 10 minutes after they said they would.
Oh, fuck
and
bastards.
And so then I had to smoke another joint, and people around me were going so crazy. At one point, someone right by, like there was just mosh pits breaking up everywhere. Someone right next to me fell over. And I was like, oh no, I should help them up. And in bending over to try to help them up, I got knocked over.
Oh no!
And now I'm on the floor, and shades of Darren at Woodstock. That's what I was imagining, and it for a second it was kind of scary because like some other people fell on me, and I was trapped essentially. And but it got untangled very, very quickly. Before my anxiety could rise to any level, it was okay. And then there was no one on top of me, and then I just had to get up, and it was annoying because I was trying to get up, and then someone was trying to help me, and it was making it worse for me because they couldn't lift me up. They're much significantly smaller than me, and I could just like lift up off the ground, but they kept taking my hand off the ground to lift me up. Like, get off of me! I got this. Damn it! And then I got up, and it was fine. And there was one moment that is burned into my head is so hilarious. I think the song was Radio Video. It's in like some of their songs, Surge sounds like a death metal rabbi or whatever, like like they have these Middle Eastern kind of influence to their songs, and like there's that one song like la 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 or whatever, and there was a mosh pit that like was doing the hora. Essentially, they were all like hugging arm in arm and like dancing with their legs in a
parking
circle,
lot.
like
Jay, stand up.
Yeah, that's right. And so as that was happening, there was a girl crowd surfing, and as we've established on the show before, I am not a fan of crowd surfers at all,
or girls.
I think it's such an outdated concept, but it was just so funny because they're doing this horror, and right next to them, this girl is crowd surfing, and nobody catches her, and she just crashes right into this horror. I mean, she was okay, but it was quite funny.
Did they call her a horror for crashing into the horror?
Hey now.
We call that the Joe Biden seats.
And I just kept getting closer and closer because a mosh pit would break out. I would get shoved to the front of it, and then I'm like, oh, all right. So it was very, very fun. I did enjoy it. I do not regret getting pit seats because it was great.
Were you really solo in the pit with those seats, or did you have friends with you in that area?
Yes. No, my friends were seated. I did go with friends. Like I said, we tailgated. We partied it up. I ate a giant hero from Leone's, Italian Heroes. So I was carved up. It was great.
Did you eat the entire hero, or did you have leftovers for after the show?
So my plan was to eat half the hero and then leave the other half for after the show. But I was still hungry, so I ate 3/4 of the hero and then left a quarter of it.
You didn't put it in your pocket to eat during the show?
No. I left it in my car, and then when I got back, I ate it. And
what was in it?
Drank all the water. It was Genoa salami. Then it was Sicilian salami. Mortadelle, fresh mix. No pickles, no dicks, with some tomatoes and some arugula.
That was during Korn's set.
Probably a penis of some sort.
Deuterino asks whose pockets are that big. It's a Korn show. Everybody's in fucking UFOs and Jankos. Everybody's pockets are that big.
There were a lot of Adidas's in the pit. Korn did not. System of a Down did not play Cigarro.
I would have applied there with the guy having his cock out.
They played Psycho.
Good song.
They played a lot of great. They played basically all of Toxicity.
Oh, that's good.
And then a bunch of other everything from all their songs, and they covered Snowblind, which I've never seen them do live.
Well, cover. What do you mean? You just played it, or
they performed Snowblind? Oh. Yes, the Black Sabbath.
But
song.
They've done that on a tribute album, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, but never live. I don't think, or I've never seen it. So that was really nice. They had some nice words about Ozzy. to say. Cause
any Mastodon stuff? No.
Nothing about Mastodon. No, I don't think they ran in the same circle. Unfortunate, but no, it was a great time. And then this week, I'm going to see 9 Inch Nails for my birthday. 2 nights in a row, baby.
Which nights? And is that at Barclays?
Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday night.
Fancy.
So they're playing on my birthday. Trent better wish me a happy birthday from the stage.
Probably not going to.
Or it's over. No, probably
Will you whack off, though?
No, I don't. They were expensive tickets. I don't want to get. I don't want to get escorted out of the venue.
Well, you pay that much money, you should have the right to whack off in your seat.
I like to. Well, you got to whack off before the show. You don't want to go into there with all that pent up aggression. Got to get it out.
All right. Any
La 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 la. There's a DJ, Boys Noise. I believe this is his name.
That's what I hear coming out of your apartment sometimes when I walk by.
Girl.
I just realized, by the way, because System of a Down has that song Streamline, where the whole hook is like, I can't see you through the snow blind. So I thought you were talking about that song. I didn't know that you were talking about the Black Sabbath song that they covered. So that's a cool. Did they play that song and play the Black Sabbath song Snowblind? You know Stream.
Oh yeah.
I can't see you through the street Snowblind. That one.
Yeah. No, they did not play that. I'm not sure.
I
They
love
played
that
maybe one. Steal This Album is the one they played the fewest songs from. I feel they played maybe like 1 or 2.
That's great.
Agreed. But it was really nice. I considered going back the second day, but I just can't imagine 2 days in MetLife. That seems like
No.
Seems
I
vicious.
think System of a Down has like their first, 3 albums are like just beginning to end fucking great. And the double album they released, the last thing they released was like half fucking great, like unbelievable great System of a Down songs, and then like half filler. And I just skip over a whole bunch of those songs. But it seems like when I see them play live on videos and stuff, they play all the ones they like the ones that I don't like.
Huh.
And they favor those mostly, with a couple of exceptions. So it's weird to like sort of chasm there. I wanted to talk about the guy jerking off a little more because I thought
that's a drop.
I thought it was just weird that, like, remember when Pee Wee Herman jerked off in the movie theater, and and that's dark, and nobody's
in a porn theater, but
right?
Yeah, right. It was a porn theater though.
I still think that was wrong. I think it's like, I know you go to I know everyone did it, and I'm not picking on Pee Wee Herman. Everyone went there to jerk off, but that still feels like a wrong thing to do. And he got like a parade after that, like, because everyone loves Pee Wee. That's really why.
Well,
but
because he lost his gig, so then people felt bad. And
right,
so
but
the cool Pee Wee fans gave him the parade.
Wait,
I felt bad.
Wait, I'm sorry. Why do you think it's? Let's go back. Why do you?
It's jerking off in public. It's the same thing as what this guy was.
So jerking off in public is wrong, just in general.
There are different degrees to it. Like, I think like doing it in the middle of Times Square would be worse than doing it in a porn theater. Yes, that's fair to say. But I still think.
Isn't there an expectation that someone would be touching themselves in a porn theater?
I don't know. What if someone walked in there not knowing that expectation, and you're just jerking off right next to them? Like, I feel like that's.
But like watching porn, I don't know.
But
you're watching. There's someone jerking off on screen. I mean, okay.
Well,
that
could be
like you're watching. Yeah, no, that's a bad argument to go for me.
It could happen in an R-rated movie too.
Yeah.
Did either of you guys watch the HBO Pee Wee Herman documentary?
I didn't.
I did. Yeah, I don't think he was actually jerking off, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Didn't he even sort of contest the fact that he was jerking off to?
I didn't know. I thought it was admitted, and then he got in trouble, and he apologized and all that. I'm sorry.
I think he apologized just to like save his public persona and career, but I don't think he, at least at the end, he was not admitting that he was actually doing anything sexual.
But even when people thought he had done it, they were like, "Who cares? Who cares? There's a porn theater, and I love Pee Wee." Like, I thought it just went to
I am of the who cares if someone's jerking off in a porn theater. That's like, I just think.
Well, there aren't any more porn theaters.
Yeah.
But to be fair,
like,
I am
we're
desensitized.
patrons.
I've gone to bars where where people were jerking off right next to me. And
But
I'm
like,
like, all right, fine.
that. My question is, so like, were other porn theater patrons complaining about this, or was this
I
just
don't
cops
know.
being like, it's probably an easy place to catch somebody doing something
Probably
pervy,
yeah.
so we'll just wait here.
Probably
yeah,
like a
and
victimless
they
crime.
lucked out. Yeah, they lucked out that it was.
They really
something
lucked out.
famous.
They got a massive a celebrity
Yeah.
in their sting.
And not just a massive celebrity, but a massive celebrity people really only knew as this one kind of persona. And then they caught him with the fucking, like, the long hair and the devilish Anton LaVey facial hair. It was just like a completely different person. It like completely killed the illusion of who Pee Wee Herman was. Because if you imagine he was arrested like in the suit with the same, he was dressed as Pee Wee Herman. He was called the Port Theater. Would that have been better or worse?
I think it would have. He wouldn't have been able to do that character again, like he did it later on certain projects, and he hosted the VMAs. I think.
Did he? No, I think he just like appeared at the beginning. Yeah.
Heard any good jokes lately?
That was great.
That was what he said.
That was so cool.
I say we need more places people can go to jerk off.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
like-
I don't know necessarily. You actually mentioned the gay bars that you've been to where they're jerking off. I think that. I mean, it's not my place, but this is a shock jock.
No,
type of show.
I think it's important. I think it's so healthy to have that outlet because, I feel like especially for gay people, there's so few. Like, look,
Let me clarify.
I know it's not.
I know
it's not the same. But straight people have no problem like making out in public, and there's no fear of someone coming up to them and beating them up over it. I feel like with a gay person, they're more hesitant to do that, so they're far more sexually repressed. So it's great to have places where they can go. And do whatever
I
they
don't know.
want.
I've heard before. I don't remember if it was on this show or somewhere else that certain closeted gay people didn't have problems fingering women in public. So I don't know.
There weren't people around.
But I didn't finish my thought. I don't want you to think that I'm like against gay people having an outlet to do what they want to do. But I mean, I feel like there must be some sliver of the demographic of gay people who want to just go to a bar and fucking drink. Like, isn't that?
Yeah.
So
do
they
bars
want
like
to see
that? And then, there's different types of bars. There's just the dancing bars where it's what you're saying, and then there's the seedier.
Okay. So
bar, like a bar like the Eagle or the Cock, you know what you're getting when you're going.
Jerk off in the Cock. That's fine. I'll allow that.
And even in the Cock, there's the bar area, and then there's the dark room. Yeah, where the dark
that's
room
fine.
Is
Then that's different from what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, I think I guess it's a sliding scale, so to speak. But there should be places where you can go and don't have to encounter a person jerking off. You know what I mean?
The concert should be one of those places. I don't think it is appropriate to be jerking off at the Korn concert. I want to establish that as my point of view as well.
Read this gender comment right here.
Oh, it's a good idea here. More jerk off / suicide booths for New York City. Get on it, Ma'am Donnie.
Wonder where the suicide thing came from.
I think that's from Futurama, right? They have in the Futurama.
Oh, I don't.
They turn the phone booths into suicide booths. You could just walk in and drop a quarter.
I really regret that I never watched the full series of Futurama. I have like episodes that I've watched 40 times and others that I've never seen. I watched the Snoo episode so much that I've memorized it.
Isn't there like a new season of that coming or a reboot or some shit?
I think they put out a new season earlier this year. I still haven't watched it. It was. I even remember the last season, which wasn't quite up to the standards of like the original. It was still really good though. But I haven't watched the new season.
New season of Beavis and Butthead on Comedy Central coming up this week.
It should be fun. Fun. Did you guys watch the King of the Hill? Reboot. How was that?
I mean, I wasn't a fan of King of the Hill to begin with, so it was like whatever for me.
I like it. I'm not like a super fan, but I mean, anytime I've seen it, I've enjoyed it.
My wife, who was like the biggest King of the Hill fan I know, even she said it was like a little too fan servicey of just like playing the hits.
Okay.
To like make the fans feel good. She thought it was all right.
Okay.
No.
She's from Texas. She's an authority.
Yeah.
I wanted to play this Snoop Dogg clip. Snoop Dogg's in the news this week about being a grandpa.
Oh boy, gives a fuck.
Well, no, I think this is it.
All right.
No, this is like an interesting clip that's caused a little controversy. I'm surprised you guys haven't.
I know about that. I didn't know there was anything about a grandpa involved.
Oh well, here we go.
I took my grandson to see what was the movie with
Could you just pause for one
Lightyear.
quick second? You know who he looks like now? You know that like 900-year-old dude in like a dashiki that's with Eric Adams everywhere he goes now? Who I don't know who the fuck he is. He looks like that guy now. Like find any public Eric Adams photo and there's this crypt keeper looking motherfucker with him who like is on death's door, and that's what Snoop looks like now. Very sad.
Where?
He kind of. Where is he?
Where is he?
I don't see him.
Snoop Dogg kind of looks like the negative of the Scream face. Here's
Do you like Eric? Oh, there, right there, the very first one. There he is. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Who the hell is that guy? He's always with Eric Adams now. That's what Snoop looks like. It's very sad.
You can see it.
His face looks like a Halloween mask a little bit.
Sorry.
Not that one, but
The new Buzz, the Lightyear. I think it's called
with
Lightyear.
Kiki Palmer's in that movie.
Okay.
She
Are
plays
they in
like
the Howard
daughter.
Stern studio?
So we watching it,
No.
and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, then she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie, like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby?
Women's.
Shh. The movie ain't over with.
That's the part Sid objected.
So that's like, it fuck me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for.
This is less offensive than when I saw the description. I didn't watch it all.
I absolutely agree. I do feel like people are taking his comments and blowing them out of proportion.
Right.
And make like Snoop Dogg is homophobic. Snoop Dogg hates gay people. Snoop Dogg is afraid of gay people.
Maybe, yeah.
This comment.
I mean, yeah, right. I'm saying just strictly on this comment. Yeah,
He likes it when freaks in the living room get it on, though, because they don't leave till 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
Here's what it is. Snoop Dogg did not. What Snoop is saying is he did not. He felt blindsided by the scene in the movie, and he did not know how to explain to his child why these two women had a child. Of course, you could just be like, "It's adoption." There,
it's a cartoon. Who gives a fuck? Cartoon
like,
babies
whatever.
happen differently.
But like, I think it's unfair to paint it as like, "Oh, he's so homophobic. He's an like we're done with Snoop."
All right, he's old.
Yeah, he's an old man.
Also, the people saying they're done with Snoop were done with Snoop 30 years ago.
Right. Who hasn't been done with Snoop 30 years ago? That's the last time he made good music.
Yeah. That guy does a voice in this Pixar movie also. You didn't know that.
That was Snoop freaking out in the theater. There's two women.
Clearly, it's his grandkid who's the fucking homophobe. Snoop just wants to stay out of it.
Two women's. I can't have a baby, Grandpa. What's wrong with you? What are you, woke? Tell him to shut the fuck up and just watch the fucking movie.
This is what happens when you let your son have children with Candace Owens. Snoop.
That's
how they turn out.
I guess the part that offended people is we have to show that at this age they're going to ask questions. I don't have the answer.
That's fine.
Of course you have the answer. It's not that difficult.
And I don't find that to be what is this movie? Is it is it a kids
Lightyear?
movie?
Lightyear. It's like the Buzz Lightyear origin story.
I don't think it's a big deal either way, but I mean, like putting adult themes into cartoons, I can understand that, even if they were a man and a woman fucking, like, or something. You know what I mean?
No one is fucking though. That's not.
Well, I'm just giving another example. Like,
but isn't it having a baby is an adult theme? Like, I don't know. Like people have babies in cartoons all the time.
It's not. Maybe not an adult theme, but like.
Darren, are you showing your homophobia right now?
Oh
Sure.
no!
Yes, I'm canceled.
No.
I was done with Darren when he started doing all that shit with Martha Stewart. Anyway.
Yeah, I didn't make a good album since 1994.
Darren lied. What was that?
I think. Look, I think the idea is if it was a straight couple doing it, there wouldn't have been an issue. So the issue is just that it is a lesbian couple having a child, and he didn't know how to explain that to his kid.
I can respond to that. Okay. I think there's obviously nothing wrong with a lesbian couple having a child. What I'm saying is it depends on the context of the movie. Like if it makes sense to the movie and this is explained, I think it's fine. If it's gratuitous, then
it wasn't explained. It was just like a montage. It was like a small scene in the film.
Like sometimes I get
controversy.
And you and I have talked about this, Rob, off air. Like you don't like, and I agree with you, when there's like things like gay sort of themes jammed into a movie where it doesn't make sense, or a show, as opposed to
don't attach me to your homophobia.
You have said that.
I'm kidding.
He says that off the air. He doesn't want people online.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, don't. This is my public persona.
Oh, like
here's
for
the
Lightyear
example. Sheet, by the way. It should just.
Oh wow, that's great. What's her name?
Kiko. She's one of the science crew.
You got engaged to someone you just met?
Buzz. I met her 3 years ago.
Oh, right.
So the character just has. Oh, I see.
That's it.
Yeah, that's not how he described it.
So yeah, nobody said they had a baby.
Right.
Oh yeah, this is even less worse than I thought. There was like they were in the hospital. Yeah, I thought it was even more overt. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's
like how did they have a kid?
Happens to be a lesbian.
Yeah, how do they have a kid? Oh, they adopted one. Like what?
Or
like you don't know how to explain how? Yeah.
Or it's the future. Women can get women pregnant now.
Yeah. Maybe it's a cyborg. Who knows?
Well, okay. To your point, Darren, if you said that, then they would be like, "How could women get women pregnant?" And that makes Snoop, as a grandpa, uncomfortable to have that conversation with his child. But to your point, to like again, if that was just the man in the reveal, there would be no problem. So like, what?
Right, but they're not the same. That's the thing. There's baggage.
What's not the same?
A man and a woman having a baby is not going to spark a question from the child. So the woman and a woman, it's nothing wrong with it. They're equivalent, in terms
Let's
of humanity.
establish that there's nothing wrong. Like we don't have to keep saying that.
But like, it's relevant to the point that I'm making, which is it's that that's something that is not accepted as the norm still by a lot of people. So it becomes a talking point and it becomes distracting to some of the audience. So I get what he's saying. I just think that he's an old person and he's not acclimated to that, especially.
Right. So I agree with everything you just said. But like his thing is like, let's suppress it so we don't have to talk about it. But my thing is, if you talked about it more, it wouldn't have been weird. If they already know that, yes, a lesbian couple can adopt a child, or you know what I mean, it would be fine. Mm. But ultimately, I think we're all on the same page that Snoop got a little more heat than he.
Yeah, he's an old guy and he's backwards.
Yeah.
And
his
kid is probably, his grandkid is probably has not had an adequate interaction with gay people or the idea of gay people.
How old do you guys think Snoop is? Could I ask? Because I just looked it up and I'm surprised.
58.
53.
Okay. He was real young when The Chronic came out. He was like 20, right?
But like 53, I don't know. We're assigning him like, oh, he's old, blah blah blah. But 53 ain't that old.
He's old.
Yeah, I agree with you.
He's an old.
He looks 53. Older than he is.
But Darren, he's like a few years older than you.
I think he has an old school way of thinking more than
that's
I
for
do.
sure. Yeah.
Okay, not just because of this. I mean, like, I feel like.
And I also want to make one other point. I've seen a lot of people on the left that I agree with talk about like, this guy was a fucking literal pimp. Like, he literally hoed out women, and he's talking about, we can't show this to our kids.
Right.
It's like,
did he say they can't show it?
Yeah, he didn't say that exactly.
He said, "Why are you putting this stuff in the movies?"
He's just asking questions, Rob.
he goes, it threw me for a loop. I'm like, these are kids. We have to show that at this age. They're going to ask questions. I don't have the answer. So we have to show that at this age is saying we shouldn't show that.
It reminds me of,
but just to finish my point, when people are like, "Oh, he was a pimp," it's like, well, he's not saying he's going to show his grandkid his fucking PIMP shit, or whatever, like his Girls Gone Wild videos. But
right.
Oh yeah.
I remember this. This is another canceled person, but Louis C.K. before he was canceled had that bit about gay marriage where he said one of the objections to gay marriage was, what if I walk down the street with my son and my son sees two gay men in a relationship? It's like, how do I explain that? I don't know. It's your shitty fucking kid. Like you figure out a way to fucking explain it.
Or don't, whatever.
Why do I have to change my life because you can't talk to your fucking kid? Was like the line, and I was like, yeah, that always stuck with me too. Yeah,
this is after playing the clip, it just contextualized it as so stupid. I thought he had more of a point before the clip. It was just that's the character's reality, and that's it, and they move on from it.
Yeah, exactly. Here's this comedian that had like a bit about the Snoop Dogg thing about it. Was quite funny, but again, goes to the point that I was saying. I was like, well, that's not what he thinks. So here.
Cast complaining about how there was a baby in a movie that had two moms. And he was like, how do I explain this? How do I explain two moms to my grandkid? I shouldn't even have to see this. Man, forget that. How are you going to explain it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none? How you going to explain that, Snoop? How are you going to explain that Pop was rapping about how he cannot delight in sex unless he knows that his male friends are also having sex with the same woman? How are you going to explain that? It might be a little harder to explain, right, Snoop? And I cannot stress enough how much you hated this woman. Like in this whole song, you're rapping like, we don't love these hoes. Like she's just a hole, she's just a bitch, she's just meat. No, what you really like is thinking about your friends' big wet dicks going in the same place. That might be a little more difficult to explain, right? I loved sleeping with this woman, but only because I know my boys were in the same place. The woman is disgusting. Ugh, the woman is so yucky. I hate women, but I love the boys, and I love it when we all are kind of connected through sex. That might be a little bit more of a trickier explanation. Oh no, but I saw lesbians for 2 seconds. Oh God, Rome has fallen. We live in a society of idiots. I just saw Snoop Dogg.
I think though. It's a funny joke, but I think that the truth is that it would be easier to explain that song to his grandson because his grandson, is he raised his kid and his kid raised the grandson. So like they have the same values and they'll be fine with, Snoop Dogg fucking running a train on a woman, but not a lesbian.
Also, just to be devil's advocate here, one of those statements is in an explicit album that specifically says it's not for children, and the other is in a cartoon movie that's
right. That's exactly the point that I was making earlier, where people are saying like, how could Snoop Dogg, the biggest fucking pit, like the biggest exploiter of women in pop culture, is talking about how do I tell my child about these two lesbians? Well, also, it's like Snoop has been around plenty of women making out with other women, so he should have some explanations.
But they weren't having babies. That's a sin. Right?
It was a grown child. Even it wasn't even a baby. Like that.
It wasn't at first. We saw the whole life cycle.
But they never even show him having a baby.
They show it as a little kid, like a toddler, and then they show him as an adult.
Do they?
Yes, there's like a whole time span. In the first bit, she talks about how she's been with her partner for 3 years, and then it ends with happy 40th anniversary.
No. It's right, like a toddler, but not like a baby. Yeah.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Buzzkill Lightyear.
Is that the episode title?
Sure. Someone had a good one in the chat too. I don't know if you want to look that over. What was it?
What is it?
Shoots, loads, and ladders? No, that wasn't it. Do cum rag. No. Okay. There's some options.
Sticking with the music news.
Uh-oh.
Aaron Lewis of Staind.
Oh, my God.
In the news.
It's been a few years since we mentioned him.
Yeah. He's apparently only just now looked up the lyrics to Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA.
Born in the USA!
Because he says, Bruce Springsteen duped us all with one of the most anti-American songs ever.
He duped you. By the way, why does Bruce Springsteen in this photo look like Arnold Schwarzenegger? What the fuck is that?
I like how they have this photo of Aaron Lewis looking sad, like he's about to cry.
He looks like Andrew Zimmern.
I see it.
Noted
I absolutely
food TV
see it.
Personality. What the hell is going on?
Just with a beard.
He looks like he's just now hit him how shitty his music is. That's
He's
the
like,
face.
oh, fuck. He looks like if the guy from Counting Crows lost his job and just was down on his luck. Had to cut his hair.
I believe it. Mr. Jones won't call him back.
Oh no.
Should I play the video? It's from Tucker Carlson's podcast. Or should I just
get a
read the
for that?
transcript? I guess that's true.
Do it in your best Aaron Lewis voice.
No. Stain frontman and outspoken conservative Aaron Lewis recently made an appearance on the Tucker Carlson show, during which he was asked about his thoughts on Bruce Springsteen, whose political beliefs are in strong opposition to those of the post-grunge rocker. Not surprisingly, Lewis proceeded to go on a tirade, accusing the boss of being unpatriotic and fooling everyone with one of the most anti-American songs ever. I think that he is a disgusting display of not appreciating what was handed to him in this country as being an American, the success that he had.
Pause.
The fact that
he had me for 1 second when he said that Bruce was a disgusting display. But then he lost me.
That's just because he's from New Jersey. He can say that about anybody.
And he looks like a
I
hobo.
don't know. I think he looks pretty good.
I don't mean like physically. He's just always dressed like he got hit by a truck and or lived on a boxcar for 83 months.
That's the aesthetic. He's a man of the people. He's a working class billionaire.
Oh, okay, but he's choosing to look like a disgrace then.
Yeah.
He continues, the fact that he duped us all. All? I was never duped. With one of the most anti-American songs ever, and called it Born in the USA as some sort of celebration of how great it is to be born in the US. Does Aaron Lewis not understand irony?
No.
And
honestly, most of the country didn't when the song came out either. But in the years since, I think everybody sort of figured it out. Also, didn't Springsteen send Reagan a cease and desist for using that song during campaign?
Yes, and Trump even as well. Yeah, plenty of people constantly sending Republicans cease and desist. How great it is to be. I'm angry at myself for not seeing it for so long and actually giving him, in my mind, the credit of being a representation of blue-collar America. I'm so blown away by this because I feel like Aaron Lewis is just doing Bruce Springsteen cosplay. It's just worse.
Sort of.
So it's weird to me
Much
that
worse.
he doesn't, how is it different than what Aaron, I don't know. What's so bad about what Born in the USA, the lyrics?
It's about criticizing the Vietnam War. That's the problem.
Right.
But he probably likes the Vietnam War. He killed a bunch of non-white people.
Does anyone come to his shows other than Vietnam vets?
Well, it wasn't just about
Bruce Springsteen or Aaron Lewis?
With Born in the USA, it's not just about the war. It's about how the veteran comes back to America and is forgotten about. And he's even worse off than before he left. And Lewis also said Springsteen has, quote, forgotten where he came from. And lost touch with the struggle. I mean, I don't disagree with that. He's fucking a billionaire.
What
now,
does that
hanging
have
out
to do
with
with the
fucking
song
Obama.
from 40 years
Yeah.
ago?
He just feels dumb, and now he's coping with it. That's all.
It seems like most people who have lost. This is Aaron Lewis speaking. It seems like most people who have lost touch with the true struggle of life. Those are the people who vote for these fucking idiots. Those are the people that feel like they have to virtue signal. Bro, your whole career is virtue signaling.
Yeah.
What the fuck? those are the people that somewhere along the way they feel guilty for the success that they have had, so they somehow have to make up for it with this nonsensical bullshit.
By the way, what a relevant target. Bruce Springsteen. Are you going to go after Jane Fonda next? What's the next 80-year-old person you're going to attack in the media? Let's
Woody
go.
Guthrie? Let's take him down a peg.
Man, Phil Oakes, what an asshole. Holy shit. Fuck you, Phil.
Oh, my God. Are you going to see them at MetLife soon, Rob? You going to go see Aaron Lewis?
No.
You can go see
playing
Phil
in
Oakes?
Parking lot H.
I am not a fan of Aaron Lewis nor Bruce Springsteen, so I shan't.
But you were a fan of Stained.
Yes, for a little bit. I like the first two albums.
If
Even when they did It's Been a While, I was kind of like, eh.
Don't lie. You love that shit.
You like that song more than I did, Sid.
It was a good song, but you liked
Yeah, I
it too.
bet
Don't
you did.
pretend.
I didn't like it as much as their older stuff. I like their heavier material. I
That
didn't like
was
that they
their
started
older
going all
stuff. That was
acoustic.
like their first
No, it wasn't.
album
That
or
was their.
second.
No, it wasn't. It was. Yeah, it was at least their second album.
So you do know Stained.
That's
Yes,
right,
I told
Rob.
you. I like a few. I like their first two albums.
If you go to their concert and that guy from the first segment is there, you could get really stained.
Oh, no.
And he'd be jerking off, but this time
he'll
have a MAGA flag with him. Do jerking off.
I just realized they're the first band that I saw live because I went to see Korn was my first concert and they opened, so I saw them before
Wow.
Korn.
Wow. You saw Stained Korn.
Gross.
Well then.
Oh boy.
So, Aaron Lewis is not getting invited to, what's his name's birthday? Bruce Springsteen's birthday party.
Is that coming up?
How old is he? 80-something?
Springsteen's got to be close. Let's see.
He was like already 40 in 1980.
75.
Okay. Oh, wow. I was off a little bit.
September 23rd. Oh, yeah. The birthday is less than a month away. Look at that.
Boy. Same birthday month as Rabba.
Wow, Rob.
Virgo energy, baby.
No, he's not. He's the next one, isn't he? Scorpio?
Oh, 23rd is, yeah. 23rd would be, not Scorpio,
Libra.
Libra. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. And then what's Aaron Lewis's birthday?
Oh, who cares?
Imagine they have the same birthday.
Who cares? April 13th. Same as my friend Nick.
Oh, who cares? Okay.
All right. We haven't heard much from Mike recently.
Pussy. Okay.
What else is going on in the world, folks? You guys have any weird occurrences happen to you this week that you'd like to discuss on the show?
I already did. I had the perfect poop guy.
Yeah,
That's
and I had
true.
the Trump hat that I didn't realize was a Trump hat.
Well,
I did start grad school this week.
Oh, how's that going?
It's going well, but it's a lot of work, and we barely even it's a lot of it was just like, hello, introduce yourself, and oh, by the way, here's like 8 hours of homework.
Jesus, how many
And
classes?
4 classes. I
Okay.
have 1 on Wednesday and 3 on Thursday. I'm there from 9 to 9, and I structured it that way.
Jesus Christ!
I did that on purpose so that I could have 5 days of the week off from school to do other things. So I'm just
Homework. To just do homework.
Just do homework. Apparently, I did that all through undergrad, which I just stacked everything. Well, most semesters I stacked it into 2 days. It's very daunting, and there's also something I don't like about it that's different, which is they love to put you in fucking collaborative teams in grad school, which only happened very, very sparingly in undergrad. Like we're gonna split you up in a team, and you can't really choose. And then there was one class where I have to give a presentation, and you had to pick your buddy. So it was like this whole weird fucking social thing, and I'm the fucking old man. But I actually had a class with this. I hope this is interesting. I don't know. It's interesting to me. I had a class with this other guy in 2 other classes, and I'm not going to go too much into detail. But
He calls himself the perfect piss guy.
Yeah. Yes. And he wanted to inject his piss into my mouth, and I had to decline. But nice guy.
Oh my!
But I just no, thank you. He's all right, no problem. Here's my card.
How are you going to explain that to your grandkids, Darren? Come on, you can't do that.
Listen, he just shouldn't say that. That way, I won't have to explain it. I'm going for an MA, which means you go on to your PhD after. But in this same school, there's an MFA, which means you just get that degree and you stop, and it's a technical degree. It's like you learn editing, sound design, media scoring, anything technical to do with movies, directing, screenwriting. And mine is like aesthetics, theory, criticism, analysis, history of film. So, but you have to take electives from the other thing. They make you, so the classes intermingle. But I was in one of my MA classes, and there was this guy where you hit it off right away. He's a really cool guy. And I had him in my other class where we had to go into buddies. I was like, listen, I looked in the syllabus that they're going to split us up into buddies. I looked ahead and I was like, fuck, I'm always dreading that. So I checked. And then I grabbed him as we were waiting to go into this next class. And I was like, if this guy splits us up into buddies, be my buddy. He's like, sure. I don't want to go through that fucking social awkwardness of like, and then it happened. And then the guy split us up. He said, he didn't split us up. He said, right now, get up out of your seat and go find somebody in this room right now. What kind of fuck? How do you do that to people? I think that's horrible to do to people.
That's very anxiety.
I'd rather it be assigned, not us do it. Like you have to do this whole party mingling thing, and so everyone starts doing it. And they all start. They're like, there was actually two other old guys. There's one guy older than me that's like 65, and one other guy about my age, and everyone else is like 20 to 30, and they're all like, hey man, I know you from this other class. And I felt bad because one of the old guys came up to me, the guy that's my age, and he said, hey man, because we all introduced ourselves. He said, hey, you're kind of older. Let's be partners. And I was like, I already promised this other guy. I felt like such a dipshit. Like I felt so bad because the guy came to me and I have to be like, no. And he was like, oh, now he has to go dive into this fucking pool of 25-year-olds,
That sounds sort of fun.
But yeah, well,
Darren, this is how you're going to meet the love of your life.
Oh boy, I don't know. I don't want to date anyone in school.
No dating. You're just going to fuck in the bathroom. She's going to get pregnant. That's it. Shotgun wedding. Done.
And give her my poop microbes.
She's going to get someone's poop microbes from that bathroom.
I made the mistake of dating a couple of girls from undergrad, and it didn't go very far. And it's a bad idea. It's like a shit where you eat thing. It's like you got to see them again in school and shit. And I don't want that. And this is a smaller school. This is a cohort. So it's like you're with roughly the same people in every single class for like a year and a half to 2 years. Like imagine we go on 3 dates. She fucking hates me. We hate each other. And then I got to be in like 11 classes with her, So I'd rather not. I'm very excited. Like I feel like this is. I would never say I feel like I had a fulfilling life in a lot of ways. I had interesting jobs. I made a good amount of money that I have a nest egg. But I never did what I'm really fucking good at and what I really love to do. And that writing, publishing, and related to film and teaching. So I feel like I'm old, pursuing it at an old age, but I'm very happy. Every time I walk in that building now, I'm like elated because I'm so happy that I'm doing this.
Nice.
Even though it's hard as fuck.
But it's worth it.
It's great. Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's talk about our Spotify playlist.
Yeah, way to kill the mood, Darren, with your happiness.
What? Sorry, you're right. I'm a shithead.
Could you be like a little less happy for us, please?
Dusty Rhodes also says, did we talk about Vince's 80th birthday? We should do that next week because it's a long topic we should get into, but we don't have that much time left that it deserves.
Check out our Spotify playlist. It's RIP Livecast Music Break. 888 songs right now. 888 songs.
It's the number of the beast.
Some beast somewhere is the lesser beast. No, like, I wanted 6s, but.
Well, wouldn't it be a bigger beast by 222?
Oh, yeah. I just thought the cool number was 6 and they applied, but the Mephistopheles got that one. So, but you're probably right. Maybe it's
this is for Mr. Mephistopheles.
Got it.
He's got
he gets to control the phone free phone calls with the 888.
Oh, okay. If the devil is 6 and God is 7, then what's 8?
I don't know.
Something to think about. Something.
7, 8, 9.
Well, so we each pick a song. We throw it on the playlist. My pick this week is from the highly underrated "She Wants Revenge." Little electro clash. "Tear You Apart" is the song. This was one of the drag queens performed it on her during her performance, and the whole idea is she walked out with the shopping cart and a very exaggerated CVS receipt, and there's the hook of the song is "I want to tear you apart," and so every time the song would say that, she would rip her exaggerated CVS receipt, and then she'd like let go of the shopping cart, and she's just like at the edge of the stage, like shoving her crotch in our face. Great tuck, by the way. You couldn't even see anything. And then I'm like, wait a minute, like he's about to say, I'm gonna tear you apart again, but like the receipt, it's back there. You know, it's like it's not within reach. What's she gonna do? She spreads her legs.
Oh no!
And then has an actual CVS receipt pulled out of her crotch. It was such a huge pop. Like the crowd went nuts, and then she tore up.
Did you get a piece? Did you get a piece of the crotch receipt?
Did you get any perfect poop on it?
But it made me realize how much I love the song and how much I love their debut album. And I listened to it on the way back. It's excellent. It's very catchy. So that's my pick. Sid, what do you got?
There is a new season of the HBO Max show Peacemaker that just started, starring Rob and Darren's favorite person on earth, John Cena. He's actually really good on this show. It's very surprising.
He's better at well, he's not really good at acting either, but he's better at that than wrestling.
He's very good in this role. It's a very perfect role for him.
I watched it.
Yeah. So last year or 2 years ago, I guess, when the first season aired, I added to the playlist the theme song, the opening credits theme song that they used last year, and now they have a new opening credits theme song this year by the band Foxy Shazam, who I've heard of, but I've never actually heard until now. It's a song called "Oh Lord." It's very like rock ballad, rock opera-y kind of power ballady song. It's very good, and so that's my pick.
Rob does not a big fan of that pick, I think.
Yeah.
My song is "I Got a Man" by the rapper Positive K, who was a novelty rapper from the 90s, I would say, like a comedy rapper kind of. And it just gives me the opportunity to tell a funny story, which is that I was watching the movie with my friend. My friend in the 90s had a Laserdisc player.
Oh my God.
And a collection of Laserdiscs, he mostly stole.
Was he a substitute teacher?
Why? Oh, because
I just feel like they would always bring out the Laserdisc player and play like something about science.
No, it's actually funnier than that. We worked in a record and book and video store, and he would just rip them off. He bought the Laserdisc player wanting to collect Laserdiscs, but then it just happened that he worked in the video portion of the store for a while and was tight with security, and everyone in the store used to rip things off. And
it's not like anyone was buying Laserdiscs in that fucking store anyway. They were just sitting there.
They never caught on at all, not even for a short time.
No.
I think now they're kind of back in an ironic way, the way cassettes are back.
Really?
I've seen people collect. Well, the thing is, there's some laser discs that are super high in demand because I believe with certain movies, the only high res version of a certain cut of the movie is on Laserdisc, like the original Star Wars. The highest quality version of the original unaltered, because like George Lucas went back and fixed up the movie in the late 90s. He's basically made it impossible to find a copy of the original cut of the movie.
But they didn't fix the Laserdiscs because no one cared.
Yeah.
Well, it was after the Laserdisc had already been printed, right? Exactly. So the Laserdisc is the final document of the original cut of Star Wars that has like the equivalent of digital quality that can be upscaled.
Right.
How much does a Laserdisc player cost now? Like if you wanted that, how much would that cost you between finding the Laserdisc itself and something to play it on?
But couldn't someone just one person buy the Laserdisc and then digitally rip it, and then no one has to.
That's what they do. Yes, that's exactly. There's a huge community on Twitter now of people that do Laserdisc rips and also that find old 35 millimeters cuts from like movies. Like I have this a 35 millimeter rip of Terminator 2, and it looks so good. It looks like you're watching, the film version. It has the burns in it and everything. It's
Actually, we're getting way off topic, but I just watched a documentary that's really fucking good called A Living Record of Our Memory, which is all about film restoration and how they have these fucking cans of film that are wet and like dust, and how they break down, and then the methods by which they fix them. And then that whole last act of the documentary is digital media is going the fuck away, and it's like more dangerous to store things on digital media, and it's like a crisis. We have to learn how to protect digital media, because people are going to be very surprised in a short amount of time that their shit doesn't work anymore. Let me finish about Positive K, though.
Yeah.
We watched the movie The Fugitive on Laserdisc, got about as high as I had ever been up until that point in my life. And there's a part, let me sing you the I Got a Man hook. It's I got a man. Woman says, I got a man. He says, what's your man got to do with me? And then she says, I got a man. I'm not trying to hear that, see? That's the hook, right? So we're watching The Fugitive, and there's a hostage scene, and we're baked. Me and my friend are so fucking baked, can barely talk. And there's a scene where the guy takes a hostage, and Tommy Lee Jones is like, and the other cop are like trying to take the guy down, and the guy's in the house, and he goes, I got your man, because he took a hostage. I got your man. And I go, it's the best ad lib I ever had in my life. What's your man got to do with me? And then 1 second later, he yells at it again and goes, I got your man. And I go, I'm not trying to hear that, see? We laughed. We missed like 2/3 of the movie because we were laughing at that line.
That's amazing. That's great.
But this is a great song, and I heard it playing somewhere. I don't remember from store. It was like a food store that was playing while I was sitting there. It was a teriyaki place in Harlem that was playing all old school hip hop, like 90s hip hop.
Nice.
So that came on. I said, I better put this on the playlist.
And by the way, a Laserdisc player, you can get one for as low as $180 on.
Oh, wow.
eBay.
Okay.
Yeah, the player I wouldn't think would be. But the discs are probably really expensive.
We also have a submission from Dusty Rhodes Muffler this week.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty submitted the song The More You Ignore Me, The Closer I Get by Morrissey. And he says, I haven't listened to Morrissey solo stuff much before. This was one of the songs that stood out to me. So there you go. Nothing about dreaming about dogs as meter maids this week from him.
Nothing wrong with Morrissey, except now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The person.
Nothing wrong with his music.
Right. A little Morrissey for you.
And, of course, we want to give a shout-out to all the people that support us. If you like what you hear, if you got yourself some ha-has and want to throw something in the tip jar, hit up our Patreon, patreon.com/RIPLivecast. If you throw us $4 a month or more, you get access to our bonus episodes. And this month's bonus episode was we watched Ozzy Osbourne's, or the Black Sabbath documentary, We Killed Our Souls for Rock and Roll, directed by Penelope Spheeris. It was also initially was supposed to be Decline of Western Civilization Part 4, but turned into this other documentary that never quite got released. We got our hands on it. We riffed over it, metaphorically riffing, and paid tribute to Ozzy. And then on Monday, September, it's my birthday month. For my birthday, we gift to you us watching the worst movie of the year, maybe ever, War of the Worlds, starring Ice Cube, a movie where everyone, the whole movie is through the perspective of a computer screen.
It raises the philosophical point of what can be considered a movie.
Yeah.
Is anything shot on film or digital media a movie? If it's like 90 minutes long, who knows? Well, you watch and decide.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's where we were. It's a fun watch, so definitely check it out. And if you throw us a few more bones, $8 a month to get a shout out at the end of the show as a top Livecast fan of the week, which is right now. How are we doing it?
Each one of these people, you have to tell us what you, as their grandfather, do not want to have to explain to them.
All right, Benjamin. For Benjamin, I don't want to have to explain Snoop Dogg lyrics as their grandfather. Dan R. wouldn't want to talk about weed with him. Shashur Sasusits, cocaine. Lando Danks, I wouldn't want to talk about intersex people. I was about to say the politically incorrect term for that, but we're not gonna go there. LaCroix, I wouldn't want to talk to him about soda carbonization. Jeremy, I wouldn't want to talk about sexually transmitted diseases with him. Mr. Schmertzler, with him, I wouldn't want to talk about the Israel-Palestine situation.
That's fair.
Douglas, who are you, Levison, would not want to talk to him about Bob Dylan. Slinkies would not want to talk to him about blood. Yeshiva Rabbah, I wouldn't want to talk to him about what really goes on in those yeshivas. Aaron, I would not want to talk to Aaron about lesbians. Jander, I wouldn't want to talk to Jander about death. And Randy Blad, I wouldn't want to talk to him about what Blad really means. All right, folks, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Till then, we love you. We kiss you. Bye-bye.